What do you need right here?
Right here.
Green table.
Okay, we're just putting this right here. Okay.
Oh my God.
Hi.
So hold it really close.
You have to eat it. Hello. Okay, what? Still telling me what to do. Jeez. Okay. Okay, so what to do for Jamie? Fortunately, I had to write this down because I can remember it. Fortunately, I had lots of material to draw from. More than I even knew I ever had. We have what we call fireproof cabinets of I got it. Pictures, videotapes, audio tapes, photo albums. Both of our kids' entire lives we have available to us. And so I started to think, what could I do for Jamie that was a little different? Well, first of all, there was a great side effect going through all these notes that I went through, these books on her, from birth through grade 12. These cardboard, hold on, thanks. Thank you. Cardboard boxes that I used to keep for each child from kindergarten through 12th grade. Each one was each grade had its own cardboard box. And I saved the best from each year. And the side effect that I found going through these was it was almost like a sacred experience for me, because I realized when I went through these that a lot of these things we had never even gone through since I put them in there in kindergarten or first grade. And I actually had to pause and take a deep breath. It was bizarre to go there and say, oh my God, like she wrote this paper in kindergarten.
Wow.
And, I really did have to pause. Okay, well, like I said, David and Adam and Jamie and I all knew that we had all of this wealth of material. We've always known it's there. And we always go, when you guys come home, stay a little longer. We wanted to show Andrew all your childhood and stuff. Well, next time, when we're home, next time. And we just never take the time to do it. So I was glad you're getting married. So I could go through these things. It's been an experience. Okay. Thank you. Okay, allow me a few minutes to give you a glimpse into our world with Jamie. Remember, this is only a glimpse. You should see what I didn't put in. Okay, can you just hold that for a second? Okay, so I have this book, which obviously you can't see, but it will be available for anybody who wants to look through it later. But for purchase, Jamie. On QVC. On QVC, Liz says. Okay. First of all, I started out by having her birth announcement in. And David, everybody knows, is an ophthalmologist, so we had chosen birth certificates that said announcing a new spectacle. And then we have, all the information about that. We have her birth certificate, her Jewish naming service, her picture when she was about 3. And then we have here, her teacher, must have been preschool, said, this is our first attempt to write our name. And she has her name in here. And then we have notes about our growing child, and Terry, don't cry. My sister and I make each other cry all the time. Okay, she was so good with Adam. I mean, she was like his mother. And so I have lots of pictures of her with her little brother and things that, about that. Okay. Then I have pictures here. Oh, this book I kept of her was, it said kindergarten, and I put, her school picture each year. And then you flip the page, and it would have, like, it said on there what she wanted to be when she grew up, and what her favorite subjects were, who her friends were. And each year after first grade, I think it's after first grade, but this year I wrote in first grade where she said she wanted to be a school teacher. And then after that, the greatest thing about these things is that she wrote in her handwriting each year, what her height and weight was, who her friends were, what she wanted to be. Let's see. First grade was veterinarian. And some of the kids that are here, you know, your pictures will probably be in these class pictures. The great thing about going through the class pictures is that she wrote on the back of every grade who everybody was. So it's in her handwriting, and you'll see as she goes through each grade how her handwriting changes. And then we have a little picture. She always drew the house on the hill. So first grade, she has the house on the hill. And then second grade, and then she wants to be an architect in second grade. And or marry one, okay. And then we have a section here about her cats. She loves her cats. And her Jewish day camp. And her favorite foods, which were really funny. I mean, you know, Peter Pan, peanut butter, P-E-A-T-E-R, Chick-fil-A, F-E-L-A, you know, I mean, just, yeah, really kind of funny. Okay, and then let's see, what grade is this? Third grade, she wanted to be a dancer or an architect. Okay, and then I have what one of her teachers, Mrs. Pierce, wrote, that she wrote her a note, says, if I had a little girl, I would like her to be just like you. That was her third grade teacher. Okay, and now I have this story that Jamie wrote. I can't even believe I saved these because I don't even remember them when she wrote them, but maybe you'll remember. This one's from third grade.
No, I'll never remember.
Okay. It's called Jawbreaker. And she got a very good on it, by the way. Now, I know why they call them jawbreakers. Because one time when I sat in my when I put in my dime, out came a jawbreaker. I thought they just called them jawbreakers, but it was a jawbreaker. Do you remember this at all? I'll tell you what happened. Well, see, I put the gum in my mouth, and, well, I think I broke my jaw. I mean, it just fell right out of my mouth. There were teeth sitting there on the floor, right in a grocery store. You know, it still had my gum. I stared at my mouth, but it was really gross, G-R-O-O-S-E. It started to blow bubbles, and it floated away. I screamed, come back, I need you, you're my mouth, come back. Well, after a while, I gave up looking, and since I didn't have any teeth, everyone called me old lady. I hated it. How could I ever get new teeth? Well, the next day, I went to the dentist, and he gave me some teeth, but I hate to tell you this, but they were not teeth for people. They were for vampires. Well, he kept giving me the wrong teeth, so I finally gave up, and now I guess I'm called old lady. The end. And I have another story there, but okay, I think we're still in third grade. This is cute. She had so many stories about her brother. It was amazing that she always wrote about her brother. So this is cute. She got very nice work on this. When my brother was born, I was so glad. I carried him around, and he never got mad. He was very fat and very, very messy. Sometimes hid in the pantry and always acted fancy. He is such a pleasure to have around the house. He creeps everywhere just like a little mouse. Okay, now this is my favorite part, probably the whole book, are her notes to the Tooth Fairy. Now, the Tooth Fairy did a really good job. He sometimes... we won't tell who it was, but... I know! Okay. He's over there! But we have several notes here to the Tooth Fairy. Here's one. Dear Tooth Fairy, can you believe I've lost these teeth right on the button? Wow. I hope you have enough money for me. Well, bye. See you or see your money next time. Next time I lose a tooth, L-O-O-S-E. Here's one. TF. Why didn't you come last night? Please write back on the lines below. She has lines. And the Tooth Fairy writes back, sorry, you lost tooth too late to make my schedule. Love, TF. Here's another one to the TF. Dear TF, this is a party tooth, because I lost it at my Monday school party. I was eating my 13th tooth to loose, I hope you give me $1 in quarters because it is my first molar to loose. Love JLS.
Starburst. I remember the
Starburst. Yeah. And the Tooth Fairy writes back, I didn't have quarters last night. And the last one to the Tooth Fairy is, I did lose my tooth but cannot find it. So can I still have some money? And the Tooth Fairy writes back, here it is. So those were good to the Tooth Fairy. Then we have more of the Jewish day camp. And then 4th grade, let's see, she wanted to be a piano teacher. She took piano, was very good in classical piano. And won the science fair in 4th grade and became a dancer. So we have some dancing pictures and a cute story about her bike. And this is one again about her brother. Okay, what else? Here's a cute one, 5th grade. She wrote for Mrs. Capps, my brother. Now, the Love Fest has now ended. And my brother really bugs me. He bugs me for many reasons. One reason is that he has a bad temper. He is always yelling for no reason. For example, one day he told me that I couldn't do my homework in front of the TV, and I wasn't even in front of the TV. Another reason is that he never minds his own business. For example, if my mom tells him to go to bed, he always asks if I'm going to bed too. I could write more reasons why my brother bugs me, but I would use up all the paper. So then we're into 6th grade, and then the class pictures and everything, and she was a 6th grade cheerleader. And 7th grade, she wrote me this note. This is really fun. It's like 4 pages. I won't read it, but it starts out, Ma, sorry the pen flashes. Anyways, I'm pregnant. Just kidding. That's right. Really, I'm on drugs, and I don't know what to do about it. Just kidding. My pen is getting carried away. So then she writes all these reasons why she should be able to have these friends over or stay up late, 4 pages worth. And then she says, think about all of that, all of my critical brainstorming. Really, I spent 2 gallons of pen and 2 sheets of paper, think hard and worry all night. So then we have her bat mitzvah and pictures with her grandparents, all 4 of her grandparents at her bat mitzvah. That was a very special time. I never really knew this, we were organized, but she has papers. She had like 2 months worth of papers, things to do in the morning. Take shower, 10 minutes, blow dry hair, 15 minutes, pick clothes, 15 minutes, get dressed, 5 minutes, curl hair, 15 minutes, critical thinking, 15 minutes, science, 30 minutes, shave, 10 minutes, get up at 7 o'clock. That was a 2-hour time, and then she has... Yes. This one's getting up at 6:50, 7 o'clock, 6:30. So, very organized, very organized. Okay, another note to her mom. 8th grade. Jill came, and you'll see Liz in here. And Christina, that's a good picture. And then, okay, and then this was what I wrote when she was going off to college. Uh, it was a recommendation data for the parents, and we had to write, you know, things about their personal qualities, their talents, their strengths. And I started to write something about Jamie, and I looked at this and I thought, wow, I feel all the same things, so I'm just going to read some of this because this still holds true. And this was 1991. Personal qualities, beautiful, responsible, thank you, personable, honest, even-tempered, always smiles, very happy, self-assured, very well liked by peers, a leader, self-disciplined, and motivated, makes decisions easily. I don't know and a neatness freak.
What?
Also up on the red side too. And then I put talk about your organizational skills, and then it asked to explain your daughter's role in the life of your family. And I put Janie is the sanity in our family. When everyone else is stressed and irritable, she is the calm in the storm. She rarely gets rattled, although her brother makes many attempts at it. She has a wonderful ability for someone her age to be able to put things in perspective. She'll frequently say, well, there's nothing we can do about that now. It's over and done with. What can we do from here? Sibling rivalry has rarely existed in our family because of her even-tempered personality and her self-confidence. She is 3 years older than her brother and has been the ultimate in role models for a younger sibling. Her ability to make friends, get good grades, maintain an active life, and more. She has emulated all of these and done a good job of holding her own. So that's just part of that. And then she's level-headed, and so that's part of that college thing. Let me see if I wanted to do any more of that. Oh, okay. Yeah, this was funny because she even wrote something like this in something else. Jamie's personality is very similar to her dad's. guess God really does know what he's doing. Jamie, you have never stopped making your parents proud, as evidenced even this weekend here. You and Andrew have done 99% of the work here on this wedding. Believe me, I did very little, and you can see in everything that they did. They're such a great team. The best part is that they loved doing it. They really did. Jamie, you done good at waiting to pick the right, perfect match for you. You and Andrew fit together like white on rice. I love you, Andrew. You know that. I fell in love with Andrew from the first time I talked to him on the phone. He had me cracking up, laughing. I had never even met him. I told him I already loved him. I am so happy to welcome you to the family. And now, after being with our family for 4 days, I hope you still want to be here. I look forward to sharing the next 36 years with you, God willing. I better start working on that book though right now, right? Love you both.
Yeah, you gotta get up.
Thanks. I'll just leave this down here.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. I guess that's the end of our speeches, and why don't we just have a big, warm round of applause for Jamie, Andrew.
Wait. Hold on.
Oh, before we do that,
I just want to thank Liz and Eric for everything, and thank you for being here. I mentioned last night how humbling this is.
Thanks, guys.
And even more so tonight, 10 times so. So thank you. We love you guys. And take care, and we'll see you